What's up, guys? It's your boy Sam again. Yeah, welcome back to another album review. This time it's going to be the 8th studio album that was recently released about 5 days ago from Seether called Vis Pacem Bellum. That's Latin. It translates into English as "If you want peace, prepare for war." Now, this album is pretty good. But it's kind of a step down from the last album, Boys in Paris, because it's like, well, it has your typical Seether tracks, like the heavy songs. They know from probably Fragile to now, basically, but it's got some, but it also has, but also has tracks that every single every kind of Seether fan will like the Phantom slower songs, like fans of the slower songs from Seether, kind of like Against the Wall from Point the Parish, or Walk Away from the Sun from Finding Beauty in Negative Spaces. But yes, but this album's got all this. This album's definitely going to make a Seether fan happy because it's got songs that they're gonna like. All right, now enough intro. Introing. That's not a word. Okay, enough. Ranting. Let's get on the tracks. Now we have the opener, Dead and Done. Now this one has a little bit of a got for 1 minute guitar intro before it goes into the actual song. And it's a pretty good. This is a pretty good way to start with the album. Yeah, it doesn't got the typical Seether fare that you're used to, but it does it well. All right, so now we've got one of the singles, "Bruised and Bloody," track 2. Now this is probably my favorite song off the record, simply because it gives because the bass line in the beginning. Yeah, this song gives a little bit. It's not really like it's not has a really catchy guitar riff, along with the bass line. That sounds great because when they actually give it the bass a time to shine, which this song it does. Yeah, it's another. The guitar riff is great, and overall, it's my favorite song off the record. Now we have track 3, Wasteland. Now this one is this one is a bit of a slower one from Bruised and Bloody, but the chorus on it is pretty good, because like, this teenage wasteland of ours, and something like that, and it's a pretty nice song. Now we have one other singles. The first single that I count first album, Dangerous, track 4. Now this one has a bit of slow. Yeah, this track was very popular. This track became like popular, like very fast. I just immediately I just immediately got ready to play. Get ready to play like instantly, because it's like if a song. It's a pretty good song. It's got a little build up, and the chorus, it's just like, it's so dangerous on this blamelessness. Yeah, but the vocals are kind of a little bit. They are kind of quiet, honestly, but that doesn't make it. But that really doesn't take it away from the song. It's still a pretty good song. Now we have track 5, Lie. Now this one is another good one, because it's another good one off his album. It's an alright song. Chorus once again good. It's like, I'm burning in the fire. I'm labeled as a liar. Yeah, that part is really catchy overall. So yeah, but overall, Liars is another pretty good track. Now we have track 6 without we're halfway already. Now we have track 6, Can't Go Wrong. Now this one has a little bit of a, like in the beginning it's like really heavy, but then it drops down to slow tone on the guitar, and it's like, just, yeah, for that reason it's a pretty good track overall. So it's got the good guitar in it, and it's got nice vocals from the lead singer Sean Morgan, and I know overall it's a pretty good track. Now we have track 7, Buried in the Sand. Now this is another one where the this beginning, this one's beginning, the drums kind of like take the lead for this one, and it's another pretty nice track. You haven't seen that a lot lately. You haven't seen it's a nice track, but you have all these songs, but it's starting to become a little bit repetitive, but it's true. Alright, so I Buried in the Sand, it's another pretty solid track. Now I have two songs in a row that kind of talk about the same subject. Track 8, Let It Go, is the first one of them. Now this one talks about, I don't want a girl hold us. I just want to be numb, and how I just can't even let it go. Like you're in the state where you don't want to let go of, where you don't want to let go of anything. You just want to, you just want to be numb and be miserable. It's not really the best feeling to have, but it happens to all of us eventually. The riff in it is pretty good as well. Now we have the second of the two tracks that have the same subject matter. Track 9, Failure. And that's when it's like he's looked in the mirror, he sees a monstrosity, he sees it in a growing curiosity or something like that. It's basically how he's seeing himself as a failure, and yet he wants to be a failure or something like that. Yes, we all feel that way sometimes, and it's relatable. Now we have we're close to being done here actually. I have one of the best songs on here, track 10, Beg. What actually shows him releasing aggression, he's screaming in the track again. And guitar on it is also really, really nice. It's a heavy riff that you come to know and love from this band at this point, which is it's also this was the third single to come off this record. I gotta say this is a pretty good choice. This was a pretty good choice for a single. Gotta say. Alright, Say I Beg is another great song. Now we have track 11, Drift Away. This is probably the soft song off the album, but it still doesn't take away from the rest of the songs here. And they're all pretty great in my opinion. Ours, by Drift Away is don't let you drift away. Don't let anybody cry George, or don't let things like that. Things like that, and it's a pretty nice soccer song off his record. Yeah, it's got a nice vocal performance and nice slow tone to it. Now we have track 12, Pride Before the Fall. Yeah, Pride Before the Fall. Track 12. I don't know why. I don't know where Paul came from. It's not. It get that name, but anyways, Pride Before the Fall is it's a pretty good song. Although the vocals do kind of, it's one of my lesser favorite track on here, but it's still a pretty damn good song. Because the guitar in it is pretty nice, and Yeah, the bridge of the song, the screaming is also very nice, but the vocals are kind of a little bit too quiet. But yeah, but his vocal performance in this track is is pretty great. Now we have the closing track off this record, track 13, Written in Stone. Now this one is a pretty big breath of fresh air when we're trying to like you know reflect on all this as on basically all this basically all the mad and it's pretty nice closing track for this album. It really like tells you how it would be after you done like after kind of 12 tracks of like heaviness. You kind of want to be take a break from that, I guess. Okay, so that was the album, Vis Pacem Power Bellum by Seether. Now this album scoring, I almost yeah, I forgot to do this in a couple other reviews. Simply because it just always slips my mind. Okay, so this album, yeah, it's a 7.25 out of 10. It's higher. It's lower than the Poison of Paris, but it's also higher than they're on board that Isolate Medicate. So this album is pretty good. This album will absolutely satiate all the diehard Seether fans, like me, for instance, because I've listened to all their albums, including Fragile and One Called Naiku, which One Called Night is basically a live album where they record like songs from the first three records. Disclaimer doing a common effect where they record like live version of those songs, and I've heard it. Yeah, it's pretty nice. It's pretty cool to see them. Yeah, they're acoustic, by the way. They're acoustic songs that they play live because you know it's because that's the whole reason for it. But yeah, but those songs sound good. They have songs like Driven Under acoustically, Truth, Plastic Man acoustically, which are all pretty nice tracks to have on there. Alright, so yeah, that was Vis Pacem Power Bellum by Seether. Their 8th studio album released about 5 years ago on August 28th, which was last week. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed this review, then be sure to give this. And be sure to click my end screen. Sorry about that. I'll have to try that. Be sure to click my end screen so you can watch some more videos related to this one. And yeah, we'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.